there we go. Blowing like crazy. Just like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Look how pretty that is. Look at that pattern on him. Because they have the same thing, kind of the same side. But anyways, yep. Okay, well, we've been on the river for a few hours. I've caught a buttload of fish, and we're gonna head back and not walk through the river. I'm gonna walk on the trail. Okay, how was fishing today, Ty?
It's awesome.
Okay, let's go. Oh, holy crap. The air feels so thin. Oh. But it's the Uinta, that's to be expected. About 9,600 feet elevation. It's gonna feel like you just sometimes can't catch your breath if you get winded. Okay. It's warmer than what I thought it would be today. I'm tuckered and tired. So what do you do when you're tuckered and tired? You sit on your big behind and you eat flaming hot sour cream and cheddar ruffles. It's a good day. Pretty warm. River was awesome. Fishing was great. Now I'm just going to chill for a bit and then go gather some wood for the fire for tonight. Okay, so here's a few of my tools that makes life a lot easier. I've got my Silky Big Boy. That's an exceptional saw right there. I've also got my Boreal 21. I remember when these first came out, they only had the 21-inch version. Now they've got the 24, which I would have much rather had if they would have had it at the time. I've got my Cold Steel Special Forces shovel. This shovel is absolutely excellent. And then I've got my little Fiskars X7 hatchet. That thing can take a beating and keeps on ticking. And then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to show you one of my other pieces of gear that I absolutely love. This is my log hauler. So I can go process wood and then stack it up, close it off, and carry it out. This piece of gear right there is a lifesaver. I absolutely love my log hauler. Okay, so I'm gonna try some flint and steel, but I've got to make a bird's nest. There's no really nice barks like cedar or aspen around here. This is mostly lodgepole pines and evergreen. So we're gonna create some feather sticks, see if we can use that. If this wood doesn't work well, I'm just gonna make myself a bird's nest out of shavings and we'll go from there. And of course, like always, one of my awesome Rob Evans Woodsman knives. This is the MK2. Let's see if we can get some feathering. It looks like it might work okay. So far so good. We've got company. We thought we were going to be completely secluded and we had somebody else drive in this area. Okay. Sometimes dead conifer can be a little bit of a bugger to feather. It's working okay. Hopefully. Gonna have to make a couple of these so that we can put the char cloth between them and blow. My curls just keep falling off. Yeah, not the best wood, but it's working okay. Let's do some nice fine curls with the tip of this bad boy. I'll tell you what, this knife, if any of you are looking for a fantastic bushcrafting knife with the best Scandi grind you've ever used, you've got to give these knives a try. Absolutely phenomenal. In fact, once you have a Rob Evans knife, there's no reason to have another. It puts every other knife to shame, in my opinion. I've owned a lot of knives. You know, used to be like LT Wright used to be my go-to for a lot of things, but even LT Wright, I don't know what it is, but I bought the Genesis years back and used it and just never really fell in love with that knife. I don't know what it is about it. It wasn't uncomfortable, it had a great handle. Just something about the knife itself just never really sat with me. Not that I didn't use it, and you know, it was the knife that I had at the time, and I've had other LT Wright knives. The one knife that I can say is absolutely garbage LT Wright knife is the Larry Roberts Edition Gen 6. Absolutely crap. I hate that knife. I wish I would have never have bought that knife. Doesn't work well for me. And I've heard others that also don't like it. A 6-inch Scandi grind in a straight edge just doesn't work. And I think he said he did it so that he could baton or something like that. But like, you can baton with these knives too. I mean, I'm not a huge knife abuser. My bushcraft knives, you know, are always going to be, you know, about 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches palm width. And Rob draws a lot of his design. Well, how do I say this? He's based his design off of the knife specs that were put out by Morse Kohansky as far as what he thought was a really good knife. So you can see continuous sweep. This one has more of a drop point. It's made that way so that it excels at carving. This thing is a feather sticking beast. You can see that's not too bad. It's not too good either. Okay. but we're getting some good feathers. I'm hoping we can put my coal, once I strike it with some flint and steel in this bad boy. Okay, we're gonna leave that guy. Okay. I'm gonna just go off camera for a minute and finish some feather sticks, and then we'll get to the flint and steel. Okay, that one didn't turn out too bad. Here's my other one. So I've got 3 feather sticks. And this is what we're gonna use as my nest for starting my fire. Okay, got myself a piece of chalcedony. Works great for flint and steel. Let's go ahead and actually what I'm going to do is actually put some char cloth down in here, also in the nest, to extend the burn time, because using feather sticks with flint and steel with one piece of char cloth sometimes can be a little finicky. So put some down there, and we're going to catch the ember right in these sticks. Okay, well, no, I'm going to put the ember in those sticks. Put that char cloth in there. Let's see if we can catch this on. Okay, there we go. Glowing like crazy. I'm going to go ahead and put him in. Just like that. So if you don't have bark or anything else, you can use feather sticks and your flint and steel. Okay. Just like that. Pretty cool stuff. Just gonna get that fire build up. Some more of these little small pieces. Help it out a little bit. Beautimous. That wind's blowing now. That's gonna help it along. We'll let that fire get going. Just like that. Looks a little bit anemic, but it'll get going. Wonderful. Rip roaring fire in no time at all. And of course my little Altoids tin. These work great for char kits. Let him get going. Perfect. Get dinner on the fire here in no time at all. So here's the dealio. My DJI is, my other battery is about to die, and I don't have any others. So I think we're gonna call it good for right now. And just want to thank you for your support of the channel. Thank you for the liking and subscribing. For those of you that give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, I really do appreciate it. This has been a really fun time, getting in some fly fishing and some fun around the fire and just spending time in the Uinta Mountains. So until the next video, I guess this is it. Thanks so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.